So, hi, it's Megan coming through the YouTube universe, Raven and Beast. So, I'm just gonna kind of do a Q&A to break the ice on me. Okay, what's your favorite place to go on vacation? Branson. I love Branson. It's like my go-to, but I like going places. I recently went to Branson a few weeks ago, matter of fact. Before that, I went back to the Grand Canyon on my way to Idaho, and then back from Idaho, but on the way back, stopped at the Grand Canyon, and then Zion and Grand Canyon. Two beautiful places. I seen the south and I seen the north rim, and I love the north rim more than the south, because the north rim, oh my god, the north rim is absolutely beautiful. It has pine trees and it smells really good. The south rim just has desert to it, and there's this cacti and all this, but I really love the north rim of the canyon versus the south side. How many countries have you been to? Actually, I have never been out of the US. I want to one of these days go to a different country, like a different country. That's all I gotta say. Wherever I want to go, I want to go. What's your favorite TV show? Okay, this is actually funny, because I have a lot of shows, but American Horror Story. Love American Horror Story. American Horror Stories. iCarly, most versions of it. Riverdale, but I haven't watched Riverdale in so long. I love motor shows, crime shows. Basically, that catches my eye, I will watch. Put it that way. Have you ever met a celebrity? Oh yes, I have met a few famous people in my lifetime. I have met Crystal Gayle and Peggy Sue. If y'all don't know who those are Rita Lynn's younger sisters. I met Johnny Lee, another country singer. I have met the dude that sings I know what his name is, Lee Greenwood. Eric Paisley. I can't think offhand. I can't remember. And I've been really chill with these people. Who's your favorite actor? Anybody that knows me knows I'm gonna say this particular actor. Johnny Depp, Evan Peters, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, I have a lot that I follow. Brad Paisley. Well, I know Brad Paisley's not a actor, but he acts in commercials. A lot. I just can't think. What was your favorite childhood toy? Well, I loved my Easy Bake Oven. I love that stuff. I was gonna keep it and pass it down, but it got destroyed. And fun fact about my Easy Bake Oven, it was made in 1992, and I was born that year when it came out. That said model, the Easy Bake Oven. How many shoes do you have? Oh, I don't know. I don't count my shoes. How many kids do you want? Well, this is just throwing it out there, but let's see. However much I feel like having. Well, how many kids I feel like having? Okay, that's my business. What's the last movie you cried to? Last movie I cried to? Last movie. Let's see. Oh, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember at all. What's the worst movie you have ever seen? Okay, I'm probably going to get hate for this, but I hate the movie Rebel. Okay, Rebel is this about a child from the farm rolling around killing people. I hate that movie with a passion. Which movie did you last watch? Oh, Step Brothers, last night. Do you enjoy roller coasters? Yes, I really do enjoy roller coasters. Who's your celebrity crush? Hello, I already mentioned this, but it's Johnny Depp, Brad Paisley, Evan Peters, Ryan Reynolds. List goes on. Okay, I just can't think of him. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear. Oh. I'm not afraid of death. Okay, not at all. I would say chainsaws, because I hate chainsaws with a passion. What's your favorite midnight snack? Well, I just finished off my Oreos. That was a good snack. I would say my Skittles or my caffeine or my tuna, my flavored tuna, or whatever I found in my fridge to eat on. What is your pet peeve? My pet peeve? Liars, Cheetos, people smacking the foods, what else? I can't think of it. Have you ever cheated on a test? No, I have not cheated on a test. What is a talent nobody knows you have? I don't have a talent. I'm a really boring person, so I don't really have a talent. Do you enjoy shopping at the mall or online? Well, I don't have a mall to go shopping at. Maybe like Walmart. And I don't like Walmart, so I'd rather do it online. Okay. What do you miss about being younger? Not having to pay bills. Not having to worry about money. What is the most trouble you have been in? I have never been in trouble. Knock on wood. What is your idea of a perfect day? Well, where it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So, nice, crispy weather, wearing a sweater, going to a pumpkin patch or a corn maze, something like that, something fall related. Tea or coffee? Well, I'm a coffee girl, okay? I love my coffee. Okay, I'm a coffeeholic. I'm a caffeeholic. But I do like tea, but I love coffee more. Would you go to space? Yes, I would love to go to space. That would be a dream of mine to go to space. That would be like, oh my god, that'd be so awesome. If you could have dinner with anyone alive, who would it be? My grandma. And no hands down, my grandma. Yeah, she's the worst person I know, and I would love to sit down and eat with her again. And just have a talk with her. Because I could use my grandma's way of thinking right now. Okay? Oh, that's it. Anybody dead? oh, scratch grandma off because my grandma's still alive. My grandpa Bill. I could go for a story from him or his advice. His advice was the best, and I do regret not listening to him and everything. But I do wish I could talk to my grandpa Bill again, because he would give me advice. He would sit with me, talk with me for hours, and be blank, basically. What was your best subject in school? I'm not really sure if I had a big subject, but I would say PE. I don't know, because I really don't know if I was good at anything in school. Lunch. I'll just say lunch, because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at lunch. Okay. What's your hidden talent? I don't have a hidden talent. I know. I'm more, like I said. Oh, who can you tell everyone to? Tell everything to? Well, this is just putting it out there. This is just putting it out there. There's one person I can just like tell everything to, and he won't judge me. He'll tell me how it is, but he won't judge me. And that is my boyfriend of 2 years. And I can tell him everything, and he tells me everything that I need to hear if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, how many people have you kissed? Honestly, I don't know. And frankly, I don't count, because that's nobody's business. How long would you last on a deserted island? Not long. I wouldn't survive, because I can't really verify them. I can't chop nothing down, so I am doomed. Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible? Invisible, duh! You can just do whatever you want if you're invisible. How many pets? 1. He's a big old baby German Shepherd. How many oceans have you been in? So I've been in the Atlantic, I have been in the Pacific, and I've been in the Gulf. So 3 oceans. What is the most embarrassing memory from high school? I don't have an embarrassing moment from high school, or from school, whatever. If you had a statue, where would you want it to be? Outside, where my tree's at. Are you more like your mom or dad? I would say my dad. But, I don't know. He would beg to differ if he was still here. What is the best part about being age? What's the best thing about being 31? I don't like being 31 because I'm finding stuff on me, finding things that I don't want yet. And I wish I was younger again. What is your dream job? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. When do you want to get married? When do I want to get married? Anytime now. I'm racing away here. Oh, jokes away. It can be months, years. I don't care. Okay. Okay. What would you rather live in a submarine or an airplane? Oh, neither. I would not want to live in a submarine, and I wouldn't want to live in a plane. No, What is the best thing about where you live? Having my own place. Don't have to listen to nobody yell at me, do anything to me. What is your worst injury? Oh, I knew this was going to be one of those questions. So, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, 2 years ago actually, let's say 2 years ago, I went outside because it was snowing and it was going away and it was ice, you know, everywhere. So I'm going outside, you know, getting the mail, and I had to go get our neighbor's mail. So I was going underneath the carport, and I don't know how it happened. I honestly don't know. And I slid, and I stepped in this area so many times. I don't know what happened, but today wasn't my day. I slid in the hole, landed backwards, smack, and blew out my wrist here. Right here. Right here. I have a big old scar on my wrist. Right there. I had shattered my bone like an eggshell. So I get up to her house, sobbing. She gives me a pillow, and I go back to the house. And by the time I get in, because I had never broken a bone in my life, and I'm 29. Yeah, I'm 29 at the time. Yeah. No, 28. 28. I'm 28 at the time, you know, because I was in with my birthday yet. And I whipped off my watch that I had on, sobbing, tossed the pillow down, and my dad's like, "What's wrong? You fell into it." Yeah. I was like, "Yes." And let me see it. And then Patricia, my stepmom, like, "Yeah, she broke it. She needs to get to the hospital." And I was in pain. So I got to the hospital, and they said that I broke it really bad, and I need to go to a specialist to get it all checked out. So I waited till Monday because it was the weekend. They said, "Yep, you need to come in. Can you come in the next morning?" Blah blah blah. So they had to put a plate and screws in my wrist, and the doctor there says, "Yeah, I broke my wrist like an eggshell when that happened." What's your favorite school subject? History. I love learning about history. Skiing or snowboarding? Neither, because I would pick something else. What superpower would you have? Invisibility. That seems a good one. What is your biggest pet peeve? Cheating and lying. Like I said, where would you go if you could teleport? Oregon. No, hands down. What do you think is your best feature? Nice smile. What's something that you need to learn on? Or improve on? How I act. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, very happy where I'm at. Very happy in the future in about 5 and 10 years. That answers the question. Do you have any secrets that nobody knows? Yes, but I keep those to myself. Oh my god. What celebrity would you beat up in a fight? Oh my god. Justin Bieber. I hate him. What actor or actress do you least like? Justin Bieber, Chris Brown. Those two I hate with a passion. Would you rather live in a penthouse or in a giant farm? A giant farm, totally. So, which sibling do you like best? I beg to differ. I like my youngest brother the best. Have you ever been arrested? No. What's the dumbest thing you have done? I don't know. Yeah, have you ever been ding dong ditch? Yes. When was the last time you've been sick? A few months ago. When was the last time you went to the hospital? 2 months ago? How often do you brush your teeth? Every day? when I felt. What animal do you resemble? A sloth or a llama? Would you rather be able to fly or read minds? Read minds. What is the first thing you would do if you had the power of invisibility? I don't know. What is your favorite drink? Coffee, Mountain Dew? I'm not really sure. What sport is most exciting to watch? Football. What is the most boring to watch? What sport is the most boring? Golf. I hate golf. What is your nightly routine? Well, I play on my Xbox. So I get tired and watch something on Disney Plus or Hulu or whatever I feel like doing. What is your morning routine? Get up, use the bathroom, watch TV, some. What is your favorite breakfast food? Pop-Tarts. Do you consume a lot of coffee? I think so. What charitable cause is closest to your heart? Alzheimer's or whatever. What is your first memory? I remember my first memory was with my grandpa Bill. When I was like 3 or so, when he wanted to take me to go see my aunt. And my cousin and his wife didn't want him to take me, and he fought tooth and nail to get me going with them. What and what do you think is the cutest? A sloth. Or a dolphin, I don't know. What celebrity do you look up to? Marilyn Monroe, hands down. Have you ever had to report under surgery? Yes, my wrist, but I was waiting for that. And my wisdom teeth a few months ago, but I was locked out for that one. What field do you want to conquer? I'm not sure. What was your favorite TV show growing up? Boy Meets World, duh! What is your favorite social media app? TikTok. How many hours a day do you spend on your phone? A lot. How long would you survive a zombie apocalypse? Not long at all. Do you like cold or warm weather? Cold weather. I'm halfway done with these. Okay. What is your favorite dessert? Ice cream. What is your... Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes, I have seen ghosts. Which genre of music do you listen to us? I listen to anything. What's your favorite band? That's hard to come on because I have a lot of bands I listen to. What is your favorite board game? Uno, Trouble, Sorry, Candyland. Would you like to travel? Yes. Do you like to dress up? Yes. I'm trying to get into cosplay. I want to do more cosplay stuff. Which movie can you watch over and over again? It's Behind Me. Right there. Nightmare Before Christmas. Or The Sisters. What social media app would you get rid of? Facebook. I hate Facebook. Have you stayed up all night? Yes, I have. I recently stayed up all night. The other night. Is there anything that you would change about yourself? No. What gets you emotional? I get emotional really easy sometimes. It just depends on my moods. How many cousins do you have? 2? Who was your childhood best friend? Vanessa. Would you ever skydive? Yes. I would love to skydive. I would do that for my dad. Have you ever caught a fish? Yes, I have. I am from Oklahoma. So yes. Which person would you like to switch lives with? Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one to think. Do you like to celebrate your birthday? Yes, I do. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes, I have. My wrist. Where do you want to retire? I want to retire on a beach somewhere. Somewhere on the beach. What is your favorite genre movies? Anything basically almost like horror related, crime related. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? So I have no girlfriend. And how many boyfriends I had? 3. And I'm currently on number 4, but no girlfriends yet. Oh, not yet. On the other half. What's the best thing on a holiday? Stay inside and not try to cook yourself. Ooh, this is a hard one for me to do. The next one is 2. Hamburger or pizza? Why not both? Because I love both. Ice cream or cookies? Both. Do you have a sweet tooth? Yes, I do get a sweet tooth. What video game do you play the most? Right now, I've been playing GTA a lot. I'm trying to find questions. What is the best part of being in a relationship? I'm not really sure. The best thing about being in a relationship. Well, you have a person now that would support you all the time, even when you're going bonkers at times, and they still love you no matter what, and they still support you, and they love you for you, and they support you, and you support them in the long run. And I have trust issues, so it's hard for me to do. Open up all the time. So, what did I meet him at? Well, I met him in high school. Many moons and all, okay? How often do I get mad at him? I really don't get mad at him. I don't. Because why would I get mad at him? Because he does not do nothing wrong to me. So yeah. He would say what my best trait would be my smile or my eyes. And he knows my favorite movie, which is Time Will Be for Christmas or Swinging Todd. And who is more emotional? Me. He knows I get emotional. And he would say, hey. He would say that. Who's the most text him? Me at times. And I have asked him this question a bazillion times. What is one thing that he would change about me? And he says nothing. So, yeah. Are you a good singer? No. Who inspires you? My grandma. Do you ever do regrets? Yes. Okay. I think that's enough questions for now because I hit my 30-minute mark. Almost 31 minutes. How lucky is that? Because I'm 31 and this is like 31 minutes of me answering questions. I hope y'all learned a little bit something about me. I would love to learn something about y'all. So, tell me something I learned about y'all. How many tattoos do y'all have? How many piercings? I would love to know. So, tell me in the comments down below about yourself. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow on my third baby vlog. Bye guys.